and welcome to Curry TV. How are y'all doing? I hope you guys are all keeping yourself safe and healthy. To those who are staying inside, thank you so much. We appreciate it. You're helping us stay safe as well as you. So today I'm here with a very light but seafood recipe. It's with cooking in wine. So how many of you have tried that recipe out? If you have never, but let me show you how it's done. For this I have mussels. It's a green shell mussels that we got from one of the grocery stores here. And I'll show you how to clean them, prep them, and how it's done. Let's take a look at all the ingredients that we'll be using for this recipe. Okay, so my package comes like so. It's already somewhat cooked. They already cleaned it for us. So half the work is done. But we need to do a little bit more cleaning and a little bit more cooking. So the package instructions are to thaw it. You need to put it in from the freezer to your fridge prior, say 24 hours ahead of time. If you're grilling, it doesn't take a long time to grill these babies up. It's just close to 5 minutes on the grill, on a hot grill. If you're microwaving it, it's for under 3 minutes. Now, let me show you how it's done on the stovetop. Okay, this is totally different. Let me show you how to clean this and how to prepare this dish. Alright, so take your clams. They're already intact to the shell. So this is a half shell one. This black stuff, it's its guts. We don't want that. So we're just going to pull to the side and we are going to go in and grab it by one bunch. See, it just comes up like so and get rid of that. Okay, that's it. Now what else we need to do? Make sure when you wash it, it comes out, all of it. Now we're going to open this side. This is that seaweed thing looking thing. We don't need that either. So we're going to just pull this out, making sure that this doesn't come off the shell because this recipe is actually with shell. Okay, so just like that, we are going to do the rest of them and then I'll show you how it's done. Make sure there's nothing in there and clean this stuff out. How do we do that? Just pinch and all that black stuff comes out. Now clams, all seafood has lots of calcium in there. So this is how we traditionally do it in India. I don't mean to say this is how it's done all over, but this is how we like to do our clams or mussels. Let's do one more. Make sure there's nothing excess that we don't need. Grab this side, okay? And then just take this black stuff out. It all comes one bunch. Do not disturb it, like so. Let's discard that and our clams are ready. Okay, we have some fresh parsley, a chive just roughly chopped, ginger, garlic, crushed red chilies, onion. We need a little bit of lemon or lime, whichever one that you have on. I prefer to use lemon. We're going to be making this in extra virgin olive oil. If you prefer to make this in butter, go for it. And our hero is, of course, mussels. And we are making this in white wine. And of course, we need to season this with some black pepper. If you notice that I don't have any salt because this already has enough salt in there and the wine already has a little bit of there. So we're just going to compromise on that, okay? Or it's not a compromise. It's sufficient in there. We don't need to add more. So first and foremost, what do? When you buy your clams, say if there's like shells that have rust or stuff, you do need to wash it. Because this is already cooked and it's half shells, I can't boil them. So therefore, I'm just skipping to the next stage and I am going to add 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. And then we're going to saute our ginger and garlic together. And we're going to get that nice, somewhat so soft. And then we're going to go in with our onions. I did not use any green chilies or anything so such strong flavors in there. I'm using the crushed red chili powder so that it just blends along with our mussels. It gets in between those meat and it'll be fun. It'll be tasty. Okay, let's do this. Okay, into my pan, I'm going to go in with 1 tablespoon of EVOO, like Rachel Ray says. Okay, extra virgin olive oil. That's what EVOO is. Okay, just saute, just toss it around so that your pan is well coated. Okay, our pan is nice and hot. Our oil is hot. Let's go in with our garlic. So garlic is 1 tablespoon. And ginger is 1 tablespoon. Very fine chop. Let's saute that well. At this time, I'm going to add in our onion. So this is just 2 tablespoons of onion, very fine chop. Saute all that together. Beautiful. Now we are going to go in with our crushed red chili flakes. That's according to your desire. How spicy would you like it? So I'm adding 1 tablespoon of red chili flakes. Saute all that together. Okay, at this stage we're going to add in our wine. Now I'm going to add in about 2 cups of wine, just so that it sits in there. The clams all sit in there. As you cook, all the alcohol will evaporate, so don't worry, it's going to be good. Okay, crank up your heat. Okay, our wine is boiling, so that's good. Now when you're choosing your wine, I prefer to use white wine. A Pinot Gris would be a good selection for this, any kind. I mean, I'm not going to give you any brands that I prefer. This is one I had on hand, so this is what I'm using. Now that this is boiling, let's cover this and cook for get to know them each other for about 1 minute, and then I'll show you how that looks like. Beautiful. Now it's time to add in our mussels. Now they are all washed very well. I'm lowering my heat and I'm going to place one at a time into our pan, and we're going to cook this for 3 minutes. Okay, let's give it a good stir. Cooking with wine is always fun. Beauty of that is you can also enjoy drinking it. Okay, at this time, I'm going to crank up my heat. Before I close it, I'm going to squeeze half of a lemon. Let's give it a good stir. Now comes the fun part. Let's close this and cook for 5 minutes. Okay, my friend, let's check on our mussels. Okay, beautiful. Look at that. Looks gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, now let's add in our black pepper. Just a few. Wonderful. Now our dish is done. So let's plate this and I'll show you how that looks like. So I'm going to garnish it with some parsley, fresh parsley, and top it off with some chives. It's going to be a beautiful dish. Okay. Now if you want to, you can squeeze a little bit more lemon or lime, and you just take yourself one and go. That ginger does hit the spot. Definitely something to try. Let me know how it turned out for you. So this is one way to have seafood in your life. Summer's here. We can enjoy it outside. It takes what, barely 10 minutes to make this. So try this recipe out and let me know in the feedbacks how it turned out for you. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you like most about it? Anyway, I'll see you next time on Creative TV. Bye.